Oh, dearie me. Well, I have no clue if I'm live or not. If I am, hello. Probably just heard my dog yell. So, I'm gonna just assume that clicking the button has started everything. Let's just wiggle my mic into place properly, and we can get going. So, ARK. I've been in and out of love with ARK recently, and it's been hard to motivate myself to play it because I've done so much of it at this point. But there is something I have never done on ARK. This is a big thing that I've never done, that I've wanted to do for over a year now, which is just play through the story properly. And that means play the island, and then that character that beats the island ascends and goes on to Scorched, and then that character ascends and goes on to Aberration, and then that ascends and goes on to Extinction, and ascends and goes to Genesis, and ascends and goes to Gen 2. And then, finally, at the end, because there is a new map coming, that character then ascends from Gen 2 onto whatever the new map is that's coming out. So, that is my Odyssey of ARK. That is what I want to do. Play through all of the maps with a character. Now, let's click single player, let's get started, let's get loading in and stuff, and we can chat while we sort of get started. So, a couple of, caveats. Couple of caveats here. Couple of caveats. Yeah, new map. There is a new. Ooh, she's kind of. Should we just play as her? She's kind of cute. I like the hair going on. Just play as her. Fine. Let's just play as her. Why not? The hair's really pretty. I really like the hair, so we're just gonna play as this girl. She's buff. That's fine. Let's just create. I'm just gonna go into it. So, yeah, muscle mommy. So, a couple of caveats. Caveat 1 is we will not be.
I've been waiting.
I'm gonna skip cutscenes. We've all seen them all before. So, caveat 1: we're not going to be bringing creatures with us. There is an exception to that rule, and that exception is Genesis. When we get to Genesis, we will bring creatures from other maps. So from the island, from Scorched, from Aberration, from Extinction, from all those other maps we've done, we can then bring creatures to Genesis. I think that'll make Gen a lot more manageable, more fun, more exciting. But until we reach Genesis, that's it. Any creatures we find on the island are trapped on the island until we get to Genesis. Same for creatures on Scorched and all that sort of thing. So that does mean that when we get to Genesis, we can have dragons. We can have wyverns from. We can have the wyverns from Scorched. We can have the gachas from Extinction. So on and so forth. All that sort of cool stuff. But until we get there, we are stuck with whatever we find on each map. Caveat number 2. Might be number 2. I don't know how many caveats I've said now. I've said a lot of caveats. If you can hear my dog in the background, that is my wife eating a pizza, and Odysseus the dog is very convinced that he should be joining her in this consumption of pizza, and she disagrees. So they're having a discussion about how much he should be involved in the process of consuming this pizza. So yeah, caveat number 2 is about bosses. I would like to not use the same tame twice for bosses. So, for example, if we use Rexes to beat the Broodmother, I would like to never use Rexes again. That's kind of where I'm going with this. Just to make it a bit more interesting, force us to pick different stuff. We can't just choose Rexes for every single boss, even though they are realistically one of the best options. Like, you can just Rex rush everything in this game, and it's boring. So, how vanilla are we going? I have a couple of quality of life mods. I might have to go and end my dog's life if he can. He's on. I can hear him still. I have a couple of quality of life mods. I have a Dino storage mod. I have a mod that gives me medium-sized gates, and I have a mod that allows me to check the stats of my tames. That's it. So nothing too broken. There's very, very little you could really do with those mods to sort of disrupt the balance of the game. Right, we got ourselves a hatchet. We got ourselves a spear. Look at that. We're ready to go. How's the quality look? I played around a lot with my settings earlier. Rasputin and I were chilling in the VC and Discord, playing around with my settings, and I must admit, it's running a lot smoother, so I hope that it looks decent for you guys. I hope that I haven't lost any quality. But it's running quite well. I'm running at 120 frames per second right now, which is wild for ASA. I'm gonna be honest, I never know where to go now. What do we do now? Do we just look for something to kill? Do we keep collecting resources? What do you guys like to do? You get your spear, you get your hatchet, you get your pick and your club and all that sorts of stuff. You find a dodo maybe to murder, so you got a little bit of early hide. Do you guys like to rush a early tame, like a parasaur, so you got berry collection? Or do you guys prefer to do resource gathering so that you get a few levels from gathering up some resources? You naked run until you find a base spot. Ooh, I can see that being a good plan. Speaking of base spots, anyone got any suggestions for base spots? It's the island. We've all played the island a few times. We all know what we're sort of looking at on the island. Why can't I? I am out of stamina, just, like, all the time here. Right, let's get some stamina. Let's get some levels in stamina. Alright, we got Thatch Foundation. And storage boxes. Phiomia Saddle? I don't think we need Phiomia Saddle. Campfire. Creature Management Tool. That'll do. Let's have a look over this hill, because sometimes you find direction when you just have a little look around. So if we see like a really cool moss chops or something, then that's definitely something we're going for. Why is the grass so fucking tall? See a Dilo. I see a Triceratops. Nice Triceratops early on isn't bad. Another Dilo. We could kill a couple of Dilos. If we find a baby... I keep forgetting that babies are a thing now. We can always murder... Oh shit! Well, there goes my spear, I guess. Cool spear. What about a challenging area? I'm not against that. Yeah, okay. We could go live in a challenging area. How challenging? Oh my god, what is it? He really wants this pizza. I can empathize with that, but like... Thinking what sort of challenge... Alright, let's have a look at our map. Let's have a look at the map. So we've got... What the hell is that? Why is there a player there? There is not a player there. I'm telling you there is not a player there. That is a lie. Whatever that is, that's a lie. Player. No creature or players match the current filter. Yeah, because there's no one on my single-player game. Why are you telling me there is... Okay, they've gone now. Cool. The ghost is gone. I'm looking around and I'm trying to think of where I've never built before. Woods near the swamp. Oh, man. So, like, over here? Like this area? Oh, that's so rough. Maybe the redwoods. I've never built in the redwoods. Maybe redwoods, but we're a long way off picking up a base spot just yet. Hi, really. So I think... I mean, we could start heading over there. Should we just start heading into the redwoods? Should we be really stupid? Let's do it. Let's be brave. Stupid, brave. They're the same thing. Let's see if we can make it safely to the redwoods. And then we will die horribly in the redwoods because, you know, it's the fucking redwoods. Swamp cave, not swamp cave, the toxic cave in the redwoods. That's a really good place later on for running for certain saddles and stuff. See, that's something we need to decide as well. Equipment. I don't think we can take any equipment with us when we change maps. Maybe like a pick and a hatchet. Maybe I could see that, but I really don't think we should take anything. I think it should be naked, no dinos, just the levels that we've got, basically. We're still heading in the right direction. We're roughly still heading in the right direction. So we're going to have a really narrow stretch of swamp to cross. Raptors. Raptors have seen me. Oh shit, there's nothing nearby for me to like... Oh no! Okay, death. Well, there's our first death. There's our first death. Level 20 Raptor. Do you know what? Maybe we stay away from up there just for now. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna start here. West Zone 3. I'm gonna spawn on West Zone 3, and I'm gonna stick around that area for a little bit. I like West Zone. If you're talking about the swamp on this side of the map, over here, we built there for the mammals playthrough. We built right here for the mammals playthrough, right above the swamp. So I've kind of built on that side of the map before, but I've never built over on this side of the map before. Is this an island? Oh, it spawned us. Wait, what? I don't remember this being an island. Is this a little island? With this bit of rock? I thought this was connected. Let me see. It's not. Oh, that's cute. So we've got like a little... We could just build on this little island then. This little island could be our base. That's kind of not against that. A nice starter base anyway. Just this island is all ours. Alright, I did see some parasaurs as well over there. Do tech dinos spawn on all the maps now, or are they only an extinction thing? I know they've started spawning since extinction came out, but I don't know if they spawn everywhere or if they just spawn on extinction. Let's get our equipment back up and running. And then I want to go look at those parasaurs and see if either of them are worth trying to invest in. Level 100 Dodo is not useful to us in any way, shape, or form, is it? That's kind of sad. You could have been a level 100 parasaur, but no, you chose the life of mediocrity and death. Please take him. He's a friend. He's leather. We must wear him. He's gonna make a bowler for us, so we can go and tame one of those parasaurs. His life will be given for a good cause. I'm such a sociopath. Oh god. Shit, there's a shark in the water. Fuck. Oh, that's gonna make getting across an absolute dick. Okay, alright, we're fine. Hatchet. I think stamina still. Eggs restore health rapidly, though. Yeah. But murder. Where's it gone? It escaped me! There we go. No one escapes me. I want some hide. Right. The level 100 one is still alive, but I want some hide for Ebola, okay? I'm gonna try and get... Oh! Hi, little fella. Where's your mummy? Is that your mummy? Fighting the shark? Is your mummy gonna die? If your mum dies, I'll take you home with me. Yes, I will. If your mum perishes, you'll come with me. You'll live with me. Actually, no, you're only level 22. If your mum dies, I'll eat you. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't think too hard about what happens if your mum dies. Alright. Does he beat the shark or not? Surely not. So do I need to make a raft? He lost to the shark. Child! You're mine. We have a useless little child. Hey, look, it's like I'm back working in education again. It's following me around. God. Fuck. I can't escape them. I can't escape the children. Raft with a bed is always a good start. I can agree with this. I think that's where we go. I think raft and a bed is the way. Quick raft, quick bed. That lets us sail over there, have a look at those parasaurs, see if any of them are any good. It also lets us sail up and around to the mosh pit. You know, sometimes there's some cool stuff over there. And early RG is always nice, but we need levels for that. Alright, raft. What do we need for a raft? First things first, we need to get to level 16. Okay. I think we make a storage box, plunk a storage box down on the beach, gather up some resources, get ourselves into the raft life. Also, let's just leave our turtle there. That is a raft. I'm not making a raft. I'm making a storage box. I am a pineapple. Turtle can have any and all berries we have on us because Turtle is probably starving to death. Here's something. The meat has a spoil time of 7.5 minutes. Now it has a spoil time of 29 minutes. So he can't eat it, but he does stop it from spoiling. Which makes sense if you don't think about it too hardly. Okay. I want a couple more. I don't want him to starve to death. He's the first thing we've tamed. If we can keep him alive, that will make me happy. If we can keep him alive, then I'll feel like I haven't failed too miserably with my initial death that was just like instant. What do we need for a few early levels, though? I think if we can find that dodo, we kill it. I think hide is more important if we're wanting to get a raft up and running. Hey, little adolescent Carby. Have some more berries. I think that's fine. I think he'll live now. Can't imagine him perishing too much. He's like halfway grown. He's fine. He'll live. He'll be fine. Let's find something to... Ah! It hooted at me. That was a terrible mistake, Dodo. Oh, look at that. A level. And potentially enough hide. We can probably make ourselves some clothes as well now. Wooden foundations are a good one because we're going to need some wooden foundations for our boat. So if we unlock wooden we have not unlocked wooden foundations. If we get to the stage where we unlock wooden foundations, which are level 11. No, to self never hooted. Yeah. Yeah, owls fear me. No, I really like owls. I would never hurt an owl. Owls will chill. Moss chops! Moss chops! We're gonna go get the moss chops. Right, watch it want cooked prime fish meat in honey glazing. I'll watch a shark just come and rip me to bits now. Moss chops. Come on. Alright, place your bets on what level the moss chops is gonna be. I'm thinking 35. I think it's going to be level 35, and it's going to want honey. If it's any higher than 50, I'm going to be really happy. Alright, let's see. Moss Chops is level 20, but he only wants a measure berry. Do you know what? That's acceptable. That is an acceptable arrangement, little Moss Chops. If you're shit, but you only... Oh! You have children! Not anymore, you don't. My god, the children are really tanky. I thought that this would be like over quickly and I'd just get some raw prime meat, but it just keeps going. The horror hasn't ended yet. Why is it not over? There we go. There we go. Where's its other child gone? One escaped. One escaped, but where did it escape to? Is that a patchy? Something's just spinning over there. Is it a... Oh no, it's an Ichthys. Fair enough. Fair enough, it's an Ichthys. Name it Chopper. Okay, we can name it Chopper. Options, change name. Chopper! Especially considering he chopped up his kids. Chopper's a bit of a sociopath. Chopper's not right in the head. Let's see what we get in this loot drop. If we get... What could we want here, right? Oh my god! I will take the saddle, I'll take the clothes, I'll take that, I'll take that and I'll just scrap it, that and I'll scrap it, that and I'll scrap it, that and I'll hold it. Wow! King Parasaur saddle, let's go. Okay, now we really need to tame one of those Parasaurs. That's... Like, if one of those Parasaurs is high level with that saddle, that's actually a really good place to be in. Is my loot... I think my loot might be turned up. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to check. So, I can post all of my, like, settings later on in the Discord and whatnot. I'm happy to do that. You know, not trying to hide anything about my settings. I think my loot might be on 1.5. Could be wrong. Trilobite. We kill the trilobites. So, I know harvesting is... Oh, no. I've hit the trilobite, but I have no stamina, so it's just going to get away from me. Oh, no. It's coming back. Harvesting is on 2. Mainly because I just don't have the patience to sit there and chop down 8,000 trees anymore. I just can't do that anymore. Right. Follow me. You're really slow. Oh, hello, Dilo. Chopper. Deal with the Dilo on Chopper. There's more dodos down there as well. That means more hide. So we need to get to level 11 for wooden frames, and then level 16 for... Level 16 for the raft. That shark is still just there, yeah. Listiosaurus, Dodo... Dodo... I think that's a big shark. Is that an alpha? Is that an alpha, or a shark's just that big? Yeah, exactly. The rates need to be boosted somewhat because, frankly, I've played ARK before and I don't intend to have a bad time here. Like, I'm here to have fun. So, that's my main goal here, is have a good time. And hopefully you guys have a good time as well. Right. I'm going to try and sneak over. Because the shark's kind of gone out to sea a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up this rock. I don't think it is an alpha. I just think they're massive and I hadn't realized. Get my stamina back. Do a jump. Land right on a Sarco. No. We're good. We're good. We're good. Keep a look around. Keep a look around. If I remember right, Megalodons have the biggest aggro radius of anything in games, and it's kind of stupid, but I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah, they're attacking a turtle. We're fine. Alright, there's another loot drop falling down over there. I think we do go for that loot drop, but first, let's see what we've got in the way of parasaurs. 8 million... Oh, hello, compies. Are 2 compies aggressive? Is that enough for them to be aggressive? I can't remember. Apparently! Oh! Apparently it is. Right, so one of my goals for this series is to do a cave on the island using just compies. So I want to run a cave and I want to run it with compies. because I think compies are adorable, and I think they don't get enough love. So I think we should pick a cave, obviously not the snow cave, before some twit decides to tell me to do it on the snow cave. But I think we should take a run through a cave with an army of compies. I think that would be great. Sarcos don't seem to spawn in the rivers anymore. No! Level 40. That's not amazing. I'm not, like, excited. I'm on top of a bunch of explorer notes. Like, I know where all the explorer notes on this island are, but I don't think I should go seeking them out because it does kind of just shit on the early game. Dilo. Honestly, I thought that was a person. I genuinely saw that Dilo head, and I thought it was a player, and I was so freaked out for a second. Take compies into the Redwood Cave, fuck's sake. Oh, it's not a Dilo, it's an Oviraptor. I'm so sorry, Oviraptor. That's a Dilo. That one up there is a Dilo. I love that I can right-click and, like, do that. That's such a cool feature. What are you? Because you're really pretty. Level 5. Of course you fucking are. Let's go get this loot drop. And do you know what? That's a 1. Is that a 150 dodo? That is a 150 dodo. There's our first 150 of the series. It is too injured for me to do anything with other than execute. I will put her out of her misery. She will be forever remembered as the first 150 of the series. Because I broke my axe on her fucking body. Let's repair my axe really quickly. Don't have the stuff to repair my axe. Kinda wish I hadn't murdered her now. Honestly, I really wish I'd tamed her, but it's too late for this. Whoa! When did I get 6 levels? What the hell did I get 6 levels for? Oh, the supply. We got an explorer now. I didn't realize they gave so bloody many. So that puts us at level 13, which means we can make a bed, and we can make bola, and we can make bow, and arrows, and wooden foundations. And that's about it, really. Where is the corpse? I'm hungry. You should do another cave with a pack of dimorphodons. Yes. Okay, you're completely on point with that, Amber. That is my goal. Dimorphodons for, I think, the cave with all the drops, which I know exactly where it is. I'm just not sure what it's called. So, 1 second. It's... Oh, I don't have the snow unlocked. It's like here or something. The one with all the drops. Raft would be big XP right now. We can't make it yet, but yeah, it would. I know where there are other supply drops, but I really don't want to go and deliberately get them because I do feel like it's against the spirit of playing. So we're just gonna... I didn't even know that one was there, so we're just gonna chill. What do we got? Requires survivor level 25 to open. I forgot about that. I forgot you couldn't just open them. Alright, we got anything interesting along here? Dodos, just all the dodos. Nothing we might be interested in trying to tame. Okay, I'm going to go up the hill. I'm going to go on the other side of the hill. I'm going to just have a quick peruse for any more parasaurs. And then if we can't find any, we'll head back to where we've left all of our current tames. Don't see any. Oh! Are you the one that I looked at? Are you the really pretty level 5 one? I feel like you are. Yes, you are Disappointment. I need to eat something as well. Moss chops? Moss chops? Level 55 moss chops at once. Tinto berries. You are an improvement. This is an improvement on Chopper. We've made moss chop progress. That's all that matters. Just get a Tinto berry. Tinto berry is active. Moss chops is there. Can you get me a ton of berries? Because I'm, like, really hungry. Please, feed me. Feed me, Chopsy! Feed me! Oh, is that another parasaur? I think it might be. Alright, what do we got? We got... Yes! Good Chopsy! Chopsy-licious. We'll keep the measures just because they're better for taming things with. It's never bad to have a pocket full of measures on hand. I don't think this is a lot of food, but it'll keep me going. What are you? Wait, no, you're disappointment again. Fuck you! I really want to kill it, but it's much faster than I am. I like moss chops, I will say, but man, are they slow. They're not good exploring mounts, are they? So, seen some people collect all the notes on the... So, I have a note run. Ooh, lava cave's a good idea for it. Yeah, for dimorphs. That's actually a really nice idea for dimorphs. I do usually prefer to just Batman through with a grappling hook. But as for explorer notes, my note run gets you to about level 65. The one that it's not my note run, as in I didn't come up with it, but the note run that I know off by heart gets you to around level 65. Which, if you do it, it's just kind of silly. Like, it just breaks the progression. Anything of use? Dimorph. Yeah, I think we're down on our luck for parasaurs, unfortunately. Which is really sad. A really good parasaur right about now. Oh, 120 Dimorph. Dilophosaur. Interesting. Still not very good though, are they? Like, it doesn't matter how high a level they are, they're still just... Oh, shitting! Ichthyes! Let's just run. We'll just run from the Ichthy. We'll just run away from the Ichthy. Just leave. No, the Ichthy's gonna follow me because they want to ruin my day. That's all they exist to do. How long will my moss chops follow me for? That's the question. Is Chopsy still following? Yeah, come on, moss chops. Alright. 1, 2 Dilos. And we got Chopsy to deal with them. Nice. We've got more than enough hide now, anyway. So I think we're good for 3 Dilos. Level 100, level 45. Finding Dilos with good levels, but nothing else with good levels. Cool, I love not being able to see anything. There we go. Moss Chops is getting a bit beaten up, actually. I mean, it's only level 55. Another one of you. Level 60. Yeah, Dilos are the only thing we're finding in A, abundance, and B, decent quality. But they're Dilos, so, like, you know. Quality's kind of superfluous, isn't it? It doesn't really matter. Oh, baby dodos. They're so little. Look how fluffy they are. I will say one thing for ASA. I think ASA is in many ways a downgrade, but I think the babies are really cool. I think the babies were a very cool feature, a very cool addition. They're very cute. They do, in my opinion, enhance the game. I think we can swim across fine. I think Moss Chop swims a tiny bit faster than we do, maybe. And it's definitely tankier than we are. So I think we're fine to get across here. Dung beetle army, snail army. Jesus. Still have time to build the raft. I don't have the level, unfortunately. I don't think. Oh! There we go. Megalodon's on us. Can I turn and fight? I can! Yes! Moss Chops rules the waves! Come here, you little shit! Alright. Is it gonna come back? I don't think it's coming back. Coward. Come on. Come at me. Come get me. I can take you. I'm too nervous to go out any further in case it has a friend. Okay. Okay, we're in a bit of a stalemate. We're gonna just have a standoff. I'm just gonna leave. It's fine. Right, let's see what we've got. Oh. Oh, what is... Ah, I'm pressing a button and I don't know what it does. That's the button I'm trying to press. There we go. Okay. We got 3 level ups. We can put them all into stamina. We can make a raft. We need 250 wood, which we do not have, so we cannot unfortunately make a raft before our thing runs out. That is a bit of a shame, because that would have given us a ton of levels, but it does mean we can collect some wood, and then we will have a raft. It's kind of wild how quickly stuff goes when you know even a little bit about what you're doing. I would not say I'm a very good ARK player, but just knowing how you can get certain like looking at monster shops and knowing that it's something you can just run up to and get, knowing that the raft is on level 16 and that you need X, Y, and Z for it, it makes the game in a lot of ways less fun, but in a lot of other ways more fun. It's interesting coming back. I always find it weird going back to survival games after you've got to grips with them. Some survival games, it works, some it doesn't. It's always interesting to see which ones it doesn't work with as well. Okay, is that enough for a raft? It is enough for a raft. And then we will want another storage box. But we do not have enough wood for it. We're very slow. Okay, we got a level. Maybe just 1, maybe 2. 2 levels, 2 levels. They can go into health, because we have put nothing into health yet. How far are we off a smithy? I feel like a smithy's level 20-something. 20. Level 20 exactly. We are really close. Yeah, we'll have metal tools within the next sort of 20 minutes, maybe, if we do well. That's kind of silly. That's what I mean about knowing the game. I don't remember how long it took me to get metal tools when I first played ARK, but it was a long-ass time. Definitely a lot longer than it's going to be today. Can we make foundations? That's actually a really good shout. What are we missing for foundations? We're just missing wood. Okay, so they're just really, really wood heavy. Imagine the sound of a 100 snail army following you. It would just be like a wet, sucking little squelch. No, that's so icky. I don't like it. Even just thinking about it's giving me the ick. They just squelch after you. No. You know how some people really don't like it when you say the word moist? That's how I feel now after thinking about the sound of 100 snails following me. I almost call them squales. Alright, I can deconstruct all of these things. Yellow snails equal mac and cheese army. Just... Should we leave a sign here? From this site, from this spot, Yow, set sail. There we go. I'm gonna just leave that there. This one I'm gonna destroy though, because I'd like the resources. Same with this. And same with this. I'm not against putting down signs to, like, commemorate things that we do throughout this playthrough, though. I think that could be quite cute, because then when we get, like, past the signs, when we see the signs, I don't know, it'd be like a little reminder of what we did. I don't know, that sounds silly, but also kind of cute. Alright. How many foundations can we actually make? A foundation. We can make a 1 foundation, because they cost all of the wood to make. Just Not some of it, just all of it. But it's fine because they give us all of the XP. Options, hide the sail. I kind of love that it's not tilting. That's really nice. So if I put one here, like that. Let's see if we can click the rest into shape around that. We need a bit more... Ooh. Why do I feel like we've already checked this parasaur out? Is a level 40 parasaur with an ascendant saddle worth it? I don't think it is. I think it's good, but I don't think it's worth the effort it would take for us to get it right at this point. I'd rather wait for a better parasaur. I don't know if you can hear creaking, but my wife is stomping around the office. I just got a dirty look for suggesting that she stomps. Right. Get a bit more thatch, and we'll get a ton of fiber with one of the choppers. And then we should be able to make a couple of them. Maybe. I think it's just the right click that gets fiber, isn't it? Get a better power. You already have the starberry harvester. Yep, I'm completely with you there, Theclaw. Yep. Alright, that is... Oh, that is definitely enough. Is that enough to make a couple of... One. It's enough to make one. My god, they're so expensive. And there's enough to make a second. Okay. Right, I want to just see if I can put them down. That's the big question right now, is can I put them in the pattern that I've tried to put them down in? I like how seamless it is to switch between first and third person in ARK. I will say that. So I can put one there, I can put one there, I can put one there. Okay. So we'll do 1, 2. So I need 1, 2, 3. I need 5 more. That's going to take so long. It's going to take so many resources. I kind of went a bit scouse then. Eee. It's worth it, though. It's worth it to have a boat up and running. It's worth it to have an early sort of platform to take off from, because that's what this is going to be. Are you playing with mods, or is it a vanilla run? So, mods, I should have, like, wrote this down, or pinned it, or put it in the description or something. So, the mods I have on, I have a one Dino storage mod. I have a mod that gives me medium-sized gates, because I don't like that there are... So if you go gates, there's wooden gateways, and then there's behemoth gateways, and there is no in-between, and it really annoys me that there's no in-between. So I have a mod that gives me a gateway that goes in between the two sizes. And then I have a mod that allows me to look at the stat allocation of my tames, but it doesn't let me look at them on other tames. I can show you that one, actually. That's probably the most impactful mod that we have, is the creature management tool, which requires a piece of wood, and I just put all of my wood in there. So give me a second, let me go cut down a tree. Mesopithecus shoulder arm. Yeah, I think we should do a cave when we eventually get to aberration. We should do a cave with aberrant otters. Oh, that shark's getting a bit close, isn't it? We've got another shark getting close. What is... Oh, it's the cosmetics. Right, so this is probably the most impactful gameplay changing mod we have. So I'll show you what that does so you know. So the creature management tool, if I look at a wild creature, it does nothing. Like, just absolutely nothing. It just can't do anything to them. If I look at my own creature, it tells me the stats. It just makes breeding simpler. That's all. But it's not like the Amazing Spyglass, because it will not tell me anything about wild creatures. So I think that's pretty balanced. I don't think anyone can have a complaint about that, really. It's one of the more balanced mods that I've seen. And it just allows me to breed a bit easier. I feel like there's a fourth mod, but I think there might be a structure mod or something. I don't know. I'll get the actual list and I'll add it to the video description for next time. I should have done that, and I apologize for not doing that. Repair these two, and can we make any 1, 2? Because I don't think... Yeah, there's no way to check them from in-game. Alright. It's still wood. It's just always wood. Go through so much wood making these. I wish there was like a really early game wood harvester. I'm not sure what it would be. You know what? Maybe the trike. Because you think of what are the wood harvesting tames, right? It's mammoth and beaver, isn't it? And they're both quite hard to get. So maybe the trike could have been like a mid-range, a better wood gatherer than it currently is. And that would have been a nice introduction to wood gathering. It's one of the things that I think Ark misses on is its gathering, because if you think about it, there is a metal gatherer, really. There is a stone gatherer. Until you get into the weird and wonderful stuff of later maps, there's just a metal gatherer. I don't know. I think maybe there should have been like a gradient to them, like ones that you can get early on that are good, but you get ones later on that are better. I don't know. Just sort of one of those things that I've always thought is that tiers of resource gathering dinos would have been fun and would have been better than just going from tools to the only tame you'll ever have that tames that collects this thing. Boom. Okay, that's enough That's enough foundations. Stegos aren't too good. Yeah, stegos aren't terrible. That's true. What about a base close to the snow area? Not something I've ever done in Ark before, and something that could be cool. Like, if you get enough fur, and I love otters, so I'll always have an otter on me. I could see that. I know you're going to be happy, because we'll be living near all the yutties. Right, can we make a storage box? No, because we don't have enough wood, because there is no such thing as enough wood in this fucking game. Right, I'm going to hit one more tree, and then we're going to go sailing, okay? I'm sorry that we've been staring at trees for a while. Alright. Storage box. There we go. You've built right on the cold border. I think if we do it, it'll be in the cold. We'll wait until we've got an otter. Or actually, we'll wait until we've got 2 otters so we can breed them. And we'll build in the cold. So here's the question now. How do we go about doing this? How do we go about moving everything here? Do we try and move all of our tames, or do we just move one of the... I think we just move one Chopsy. To be honest. I think we just move a Chops. The beaver isn't too bad if you can find one in a safe area. I think the main issue with the beaver for me is always its saddle is so expensive. But I haven't tried to tame them super early, I don't think, so I wouldn't know. Oh, look at that, we got pants on. We're doing much better about life now. Friend of yours swears by Brontos. I know when we did one of the mods we played through, Brontos just became ridiculously OP as gathering tames. But I don't think... I think in vanilla they can gather, but they're not that wonderful. I need a ramp. We're not getting up there without a ramp. Wooden ramp. Oh, that's it. One of the mods I have allows me to pull resources for crafting. There we go. There's what the other mod does. It allows me to pull resources for crafting, because not being able to pull resources to craft is a crime, and any survival game that doesn't let me pull resources to craft should be shot. Frankly. Sounds like we kind of want a stego then. I would still like a parasaur just because we've got such a good parasaur already. If we can find a decent parasol, that would just make me feel good about our safety. Ramp. And campfire, I think, is not a bad idea either. Yeah, we'll get some food cooking on the raft as we travel. Okay, ramp. Can you get up that, Chopsy? Is that acceptable for you? Yeah, cool. And then campfire. And we'll put some thatch in the campfire. Do you have the meat? You do have meat. Nice. Alright. Sorry, my voice just went for a second there. There we go. Crafting up some meat. Do that. And repair our axe. Which we can do if we do this. There we go. Repair. And we are slowly dying because we are very, very, very hungry. So, eat the berries. Again, prefer not to eat the mejo berries if possible. And we'll put points into health. And 1 into damage. It's not like this Chopsy is fantastic. It's not like it's going to stay around for very long, but it works. Alright, bit of food. Let's just check what we've got in our other Chopsy. Some black pearls, some chitin. Take the raw meat. Okay, we'll leave the pearls and whatnot here. And then I think we're good to go. Basically just trying to take what I think I might need. I know the Chopsy is going to slowly eat mejo berries, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. If I do that, there we go. Alrighty. Let's set off. Right, okay, so here's the question now. Which... I agree about the spyglass. I like not having the spyglass. The spyglass is too strong. I'm not missing it. I'm really not missing it. You stand by the iguana. I think the iguanodon is really good too. But decisions. Do we turn left and head up? Does limit how far we can go. We can only really go up to the mosh pit, but we can go up to the mosh pit. There might be something cool up there. Or do we go right? If we can get ourselves to here, we can go up the hill for crystal and metal. I think crystal and metal is probably the answer right at this moment in time, actually. Yeah, I can't stop thinking that... Yeah, we're going for crystal and metal. While we do that, let's unlock clothes. Because naked is not good. Because cold and all that sort of stuff. That's something I really wish they could fix as well. Is this... You can't pull if you already have the stuff. Even if the stuff is already earmarked in the queue, it won't let you pull it anymore. It's very strange. Is that enough clothing to not be freezing to death? It is not. Cool. Cool. We'll just sail and die. Bed. I realize that we might die of cold, and I might not notice that we're dying of cold, so I should probably put a bed down because, you know, not actually very smart, and there's a good chance I will just slowly die. Boop. Bed. Look at that! We're on a self-sufficient little raft of joy. Don't think we're quite at the level for trank arrows, are we? Trank... Oh, we are! Interesting. We are at the level for trank arrows. Does that mean I want to start spoiling some meat? I think it might do. I think it does. We have the stuff for a mortar and pestle. We're missing a little bit of stone. We can drop off. We can just stop here and get a little bit of stone for a mortar and pestle. I think that's worth it. Since we've got a berry tame, I think that's really worth it. Herbie Island for metal, lava cave for crystal. Ah, I don't like going over to Herbie Island because of the lead seeds. That might be a really nice raft. Really nice loot drop over there with the ring. That might be really good. 1 minute on that spoiling. Let's get this rock destroyed. I think that's probably enough for a mortar and pestle now. Let's see. It's interesting. Since I played with my settings earlier, the game is feeling a lot smoother, and that is making a big difference to how much I'm enjoying playing. That's kind of weird, isn't it? I probably should have just not been quite as stubborn about my settings. It's just not an optimized game, and that's okay. Not everything is. Split all of the meat, and we can sail while we wait for that to spoil. Your favorite base spot is on left side of the map. There's a big flat cliff ledge with a single gorgeous tree by a waterfall. Oh! That sounds really pretty. We could put an outpost there. Because I like having an outpost near the mosh pit. Because sometimes I fly over to the mosh pit and I see cool stuff, and then I have not brought any of my taming things with me. So I think a couple of outposts would not be a bad idea. That is an iguanodon. But I don't think we're ready to take on an iguanodon yet. We don't have a bow. We don't have any trank arrows. Alright, so Theclaw, the mosh pit is right about here. So this spot here where the forest becomes the ice, right on this beach actually, is just an overspawned area where stuff will kill each other all the time. You'll arrive and there'll be like 3 aloes, 15 RGs and a T-Rex just stomping around. And then you'll leave, come back, and it'll be the same again, but just different stuff. It's a really good place for finding violent stuff. No. Oh, you stupid Chopsy. Okay, but we are going to stop to see if your friend is interesting. Ooh, oh, rare mushroom. Okay, never mind. Rare mushroom. Never mind. That's a shame. Could we creep into the swamp and get a rare... It's not worth... Fuck off. It's not worth going into the swamp for a rare mushroom for a level 95 Chopsy. If it was a higher level, maybe. Yeah, always a bunch of sabers and Argies and aloes. Like, yeah, it's where I tamed my first ever aloe, actually. I'm going to check out this guy. I really want a spyglass. I think a spyglass would be really helpful. Oh, it broke my campfire. Fuck. And I'm just freezing to death. Why am I... What's the temperature? It's minus 3 degrees. That isn't that cold. Alright, don't have enough stone to make another campfire. Standing torch? Oh, I have a torch. I'm holding fire. Why is that not enough? I'm holding fire, god damn it. I really hate this one bit of Ark. It's so stupid. I'm wearing clothes and holding a fire. I live in the UK. I have played rugby in shorts and a t-shirt in minus 3 degrees. It's fine. Second death to the fucking temperature. We need to get some more stone to make a campfire again, I guess. May as well sail down the river a little bit. Sail a bit closer to that parasaur since I want to check out his level. Little parasaur, what level are you? And there we go. This is why we built a bed on the raft. Respawn at simple bed. Can I pick up the bed? I can't. Interesting. And there's a respawn cooldown on it now. Where's all my stuff? On my body, of course. Alright, let's get a tiny bit more stone. Check out this parasaur. Try and get... Oh, baby. Try and get some fires up on our thing. It's a level 15, for fuck's sake. That's depressing. How much more stone did we need for a campfire? I like... How much stone does a campfire cost? Maybe 2 campfires would be enough. It costs 16 stone. Eee. Come back with like 40 stone. Like 30-something stone. We should be enough. 20... High 20s. Make 2. 15. No, that's just sad. Yeah, I can't believe that. Like, I was thinking, as long as that's a good parasaur, my death was worth it. My death was not in vain as long as that's a good parasaur. But nope. Death was in vain. What are you? Are you something ridiculously high? No, also 15. You should put it out of its misery. If I hit it, it'll just scream and run away, and then I won't be able to catch it, and then I'll feel shit because I can't even kill a parasaur. So, for the sake of my own pride, I'm gonna let it live. Okay, disable snapping. If I put one there and one there, right? We put the food in. We light the fire. Put this in. Light the fire. We are no longer freezing to death. That is progress. That's what I call progress. We are no longer freezing to death horribly. Moss Chops has got some narco berries. So we can get some... We can get 20 narcotics cooking as well. There we go. Look at that. This is where I feel too happy about my life, so I sail across this bit of strait here, and a lead seed gets me. Put it out of your misery. Oh. Well, I can't put it out of my misery. My misery is slow and weak. It will escape my misery. Chop your body for food. That is brutal and brilliant, and I'm silly for not doing it. Right. What are the chances that we can get up to this hill, grab a few crystal... I can't get that, can I? That's like a level 60 loot drop with a fucking orange ring around it, too. It won't let me open that. Oh, that's so annoying. I bet that's got like a Ascendant Rex blueprint or something stupid in it, and I just can't have it. Game says no. We can grab this white one, though. The last white one had good stuff in it. Megalodon, that's fine. That's fine. We'll ignore the Megalodon. Trying to think what my ideal first, like, good tame would be, and I think it's just a Baryonyx. I've had this discussion with people before, and I still think Baryonyx is just the best tame on the island. I will fight you on this. Baryonyx, bar nothing, is the most valuable tame on the island. No. Baryonyx is the most valuable non-flying tame on the island. That is depressing. Actually, I'll take the walls. You know what? I'll take the wall. Why is my... Oh, it's fire. It's just fire. I was stood here, and I was like, why is my Chopsy spurting blood? Like, look at him. He looks like he's hemorrhaging. I was like, oh no, Chopsy's dying. But no, it's fine. It's just my fire spitting, spitting embers up into the sky. Yeah, we'll take the walls, I think, actually. That's not a bad idea. RG is the most valuable. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You are right. I think so. What I'll really say is, out of all of the things that can't fly, I would put barriers the most valuable for me. It's so hard to find one. Yeah, good barriers are not easy to come by, are they? We'll use these ramps. We can put a ramp there. We can put a ramp there. And hell, we can put a ramp. It's gonna let me snap one between them. Oh, I'm off. Like, we may as well... There we go. I was gonna say, we may as well use what we've got here. What we've just found, just to make our thing a little bit better. As for these foundations, though, these foundations I think we can just scrap. Do I only have 2? No? I got 3. Why wouldn't you let me... Oh, too close to a supply drop location. Oh, I need to turn that shit off. I'm pretty sure that the mod that allows me to pull things has a destroy gun, but I can't remember how to get it. So it's fine, we just won't use it. Honestly, those two could just be dropped. They're really not worth the effort. Alright, let's go. And we got a level. We could put that into health as well. Okay, level 22. Look at that. Our raft has come on a little bit since we set off. It's grown. This is where we turn the corner, and there's now a Spino here or something, and we immediately die. Should we check out the trike? I feel like we did check out this trike when we were here earlier, but just in case. Do you think cannibalism is more acceptable if it's your own body? I suppose since you can give consent. Yeah, I suppose so. I can get behind self-cannibalism. Level 15 trike is just sad. I'm gonna make a run for it up the hill. I'm gonna do it because I think we need metal and crystal. I'm certain we will not make it. I'm like 100% certain we die horribly trying this. But if we can get a bit of metal and a bit of crystal, because I think we're at the stage where we can start making metal stuff now. Yeah, we can make a forge, a smithy, a metal pick, a hatchet. We're not at crossbow just yet, but we're not too far off. I'm going to leave the 15 food here then, just because I don't want to waste it if I do perish. Alright, let's go. You can gamma 2.7 or something. Just gamma up a tiny bit so it's a bit brighter while we go up through the forest. I don't have much to lose. Yeah, that's true. Right, so this is one of those moments where I'm desperately trying to control myself with the things that I've learned. So I know I should not sprint up here, okay? I know I shouldn't be sprinting. If there's nothing chasing me, I shouldn't sprint because it just drains my food, it drains my water, it drains my stamina, so if something finds me, I can't escape. But every part of me is going, just sprint. It's quicker, just do it. What are you doing? Because that's what I am. I just sprint through these things. I'm such a child. I think we're going like there. I think we're going this way. Oh god, Troodons, of course. I think raptors might be more likely to be what gets me. I know there are Troodons out here. But it's when I make this climb up this hill in the early game, it is usually a raptor or two that gets me. I think we grab enough metal for a pick, and then we run back down. We could have done this on Chopsy, but he isn't fast enough to escape. And if it's a pack of raptors, that's just a loss of a Chopsy for no reason. And I don't like losing Chopsies for no reason. Chopsies are cute. You wish more Rexes lived in the woods. I think that it would be cool if, like, every now and then there was one. Like, they were a very, very rare thing. Yeah. Because realistically, they should not all just be clumped together. Carnivore Island makes no ecological sense. I'm gonna... I think I've gone wrong here, actually. Yeah, I've gone wrong here. Ah, shit. Go this way instead. Yeah, we'll go this way. I know there's a explorer note at the top of this hill as well. If we don't, you know, fall off and die. I'm doing a very bad job of climbing this bloody hill. I've been going down for the past 30 seconds, not up. The bushes are so thick. I can't see anything. All right. We're going this way. We're going around it from the other side, apparently. We're going all the way around the bottom of the mountain before we can climb the mountain, because that is how this works. I'm gonna... Oh, Mel! Do you know what? Cool. That's all I'm here for. You may have a chance to escape a raptor. Yeah, that's true. Troodons kind of just get you, don't they? 2 metal. How much metal do I need for a pick? 1. So literally 2 metal pieces and we're fine. But oh, we need the smithy as well, and the smithy I think is 5. 5. So we need a minimum of 12 bits of metal here. Minimum. What are the chances we manage that without being horrendously mutilated by the local wildlife? What are we on? We're on 10. Actually, you know what? This isn't going badly. 11. 12. Do we try our luck? Do we try our luck and go up the mountain and see if we can get hold of a piece of crystal? Nope, there's a raptor there. No, we don't. We run. I saw a raptor and I'm just noping the hell out of there. Okay, so the crystal run is going to be different. The crystal run, we kind of have to take Chopsy then if there's going to be raptors up there. This is where Chopsy probably dies. So we're going to go back. The fuck was that noise? What the hell was that? I'm legging it. Nope, we're off. So, we're going to go back to our little raft. We're going to make a smithy. We're going to make a forge. We're going to get a metal pick. We're going to get on Chopsy. We're going to ride Chopsy up the hill. We're going to get crystal. We're going to make a spyglass. We're going to feel happy because we can see things. Because, you know, it's really nice to be able to see the level of things right before they rip your face off. It just feels better. I don't know what that scream was. Was that a Dimorphodon? Bowlers. Bowlers, the man speaks words of purest wisdom. Hey, Corvus, how you doing, man? Bowlers are potentially the best shout. Yes. We should definitely be taking some bowlers up with us. Alright, so. First things first. Forge. I think we're going to need a ton more stone for that, actually. So, yeah, we're going to need a ton of stone, and we're going to need stone for the bowlers, too. So stone is premium right now. If I harvest a bunch of stone on this beach, and I end up getting 12 metal from it, I'm going to cry. If you can sneak into the entrance of Lower South Cave, there's a bit of crystal there you can harvest before. And then there's the lava cave. I'm on for trying the lava cave. I have never done lava cave, like early lava cave as crystal. I don't think I've ever done that. So I'm honestly up for giving that a try. Because we can bring our raft right round to it as well. I think I've done the Lower South Cave. The easy cave. I think I've got crystal there before. But lava cave is something I've never tried, so I think that sounds really cool, actually. But there is, of course, no, we can go collect the explorer note up there later. When we've got a flyer, we can just collect every explorer note on the island, which we will need to do if we want to get to the max level that it's possible to get to, which is kind of what I want to do. So that's something we do when we have a flyer. And I think once we've reached flyer level, levels don't matter anymore. You can argue with me on that if you want. Like, you can tell me I'm wrong there, but I feel like levels only matter for the first 40, maybe. Maybe first 50. But once you've got a Pteranodon, levels just don't mean a thing. Once you've got an RG, levels really don't mean a thing. I got enough stone there to make it, and probably not quite. And we are not getting a ton of metal from this, so that's nice. Lava cave might be safer to get to. Sometimes there are alphas. Yeah, an alpha would kind of ruin our day right now. I think once this rock breaks, we'll have enough. Pteranodon is level 36, 42, I want to say. One of those two. Let me check. 38. Pteranodon is 38. I don't think we're getting a Pteranodon today. That would be really quick. It wouldn't. I know that we could have got it that quick. Forge. Not enough hide. All right, let's go, little chops. We're going killing again. Hey go! He stole my gun! Oh shit, stole my creature management tool. I mean, out of all the things to steal, it's not that bad. It's only worth 1 word. Also, hi Listeosaurus, you're made of hide, and I need hide. And you are weak, and unfortunately, your children are also weak. And are also made of hide. And raw meat, which is really nice. Yeah, one of the settings I've changed is that raw meat stacks, because, like, why not? We've got a trike. Can I beat a trike? If it's like a level 5 trike, I reckon we could beat it. What level are you, little trike? Level 20. Beaver! Level 25 beaver. Is that doable? How many arrows would that take? If we put that in a trap, I think that's potentially an early game wood tame. I don't know. You vote Pelagornis as my first flyer. Shake things up a bit. Saddle is only a few above Pteranodon. All right, yeah, I'm up for that. Suggestions like that, love them. Yes, we'll do that. Saddle is a higher level. That's not a bad thing. Okay, here's the question. Do you think we can beat that trike? I kind of want to try, but I'm no, we're not gonna do it. We're gonna try and play a bit safer, a bit smarter. Why are they obsessed with my tool? It's the thing on... They steal the thing on the end of your hotbar, so whatever's in slot 0 is what they steal. So, because that's in slot 0, that's what they take. We might have enough hide now. Got 50 more hide. Let's see if that's enough. Forge. Oh, what's that noise? Aye. We need a bow. I want a crossbow badly. I want to get rid of these egg thieves. I fucking hate egg thieves. Okay, so. Metal and wood. Metal and wood. Light fire. Okay. I'm going to get a bit more wood to fuel this fire. Keep it up and running. Get the metal smelted. And then we'll make ourselves a workbench. A smithy. And then we'll make ourselves a metal pick. And then we'll sail over. Actually, we could probably just start sailing now if that's what we're doing. We can start sailing now over to... the lava cave. And if we're lucky, we'll see something cool along the way that we can maybe tame. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. I'm sorry. Okay, fine. We'll do it. You can be some more hide. You take headshot damage, buddy. It's not good. This isn't good for you. Oh, little fella, I'm so sorry. You did kind of ask for that, though. So all the regular raw meat, that can all be spoiled into spoiled meat for narcotics. I'm just going to get a few more berries, actually, while we're here. I feel like right-click collects more berries. Like, a lot more berries, actually. Is that something I'm just discovering about moss chops? Am I that dense? Am I just discovering Moschop's techs after playing 3,000 hours of ARK and Moschop's being like my go-to tame? maybe I'm tricking myself here and it doesn't actually make a difference, but it feels like it does. Okay, we got 100 berries, bit of wood. Take that, take that. Got the rest, you can have that back. And you can have a point of damage. Right, let's leave before we get more ichthy's on our ass. Are you on single player settings? No, I'm not on single player damage settings. So single player settings are turned off, but I am on single player, if that makes sense. I know that there's like a single player setting thing that changes how much damage you do and how much damage the enemies do. It just makes you stronger, basically. But no, I'm not on that particular thing. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, okay, so spoiled meat is not our issue. It is definitely narcotics that are our issue. Okay. Put a bit more fuel in there so we can cook a bit more food. How are you doing for 7? Okay, so we should be fine for making ourselves the smithy. Let's just do that now. Unless it takes hide, which it does. Do we have enough hide? We're missing 2 stone, for the love of God. There we go. I picked up 3 rocks. Are we okay now? Right. Level up. There's our smithy. We can make ourselves a metal pick. Hoorah! Okay, so we need to find easy. Did someone say there's metal on Herbie Island? Are we gonna be that brave? We could sail over to Herbie Island for some easy gathering, but I'm always terrified of this swim from Herbie Island to the mainland because there's always a lead seat there. Always. No doubt about it. I've always wondered why they don't put 0 the furthest left. Because that's how it is on the keyboard, I guess. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It goes, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0 on the keyboard. I got ahead of myself then and added a 10. My keyboard does not have a 10. So we could head to Herbie Island and try and get a few more resources. That would give us enough to potentially make the hatchet, the crossbow. I don't know if I'd bother with armor or not. I mean, if we got the resources, we could make armor as well. Just jump in the water and take a look around. Yeah, it seems like it's something we should do then, really, doesn't it? I mean, can we still do the K tech? Can we? Kinda. We can still kind of do this as well. Have a look around under the water. Alright, we'll risk it. We'll try it. We'll sail close to the coast and we'll keep an eye out on the coast just to see if there's any parasaurs, because I would still like a parasaur. Zoom right out while we're in K mode. And dip under. Oh, wow, it really drops off there, doesn't it? God, I forgot how much genuine fear the oceans of ARK can hold for me sometimes. Yep. Bottomless hell. We're all gonna die. Scrape some meat off of leads for a Pelagonus. Did leads... Right, are leads aggressive to you if you're not on a raft? I've genuinely never scraped meat off a lead seath. Ever. Are they aggressive to you if you not... Like, can you just swim up to them? Are they chill? What level do we need to be for the Pelagonus saddle then? Since that's what we're doing. 43. Okay, that's doable. That's fine. Yeah, that's... I think the longer we delay flight, the better anyway. Because once we achieve flight, we kind of... move into that next stage of the game where all we do is flap around and look for stuff, basically. They're non-aggressive. Are you lying to me? Are you trying to get me eaten by a whale? I don't know if I trust you or not. We need a spyglass to look at Pelagonis. Also, there's the problem of how you actually tame a Pelagonis. I remember trying to help Jorgen tame Pelagonis once, and it was an absolute dick because we couldn't get them to not drown. Because they are knockout tames, aren't they? I think... Do you have to lure them onto the raft? Or... I suppose we could trap them in a raft. Or we could try and lure them to the shore and knock them out there. Can't wait to see you majestically soaring through the air on a Pelagonis. I'll do my best to get there. Have to risk... Right, I'll risk it. I'm happy to go swimming with a lead Seath. Why not? One time leads weren't a thing. First time a leads hit my raft, I was near the Highlands on Ragnarok. Absolutely freaked me out. Yeah, I can imagine if you're not one of those people who keeps up on patch notes, then things like the lead Seath being added would be genuinely terrifying. Why is the water glowing here? Is that a jellyfish? Is it? Yeah, look, it's a little blob of jellyfish just lighting everything up. That's so cool looking. Wow, they are very bright. Alright, we've got another big stretch of water to clear. This is another place where I often get lead Seathed. But this river here is a really good place for Spinos and... Shit. Spinos and Baryonyx. I love this river here for Spinos and Baryonyx. He will hate the Pelagonis due to low stamina and weight. But aren't they amazing at collecting polymer? Like, just because we tame one at first doesn't mean we have to stick with it. We will eventually end up on an Argent, because Argents are just the king of the skies. But Pelagonis, aren't they like the absolute bomb at collecting polymer? Alright, it's time to start thinking about turning over towards Herbie Island. Right, just 1 second. I'm going to take a picture of something for the Discord. Up on the shelf right above me is my cat. He's started sleeping on a shelf. There we go. I'll put that in the Discord after the stream. He started sleeping on the shelf above where my computer is, and I think my computer warms the shelf up, and he's just flat out. Can you see him, wife? Yeah. So he's got this little heated shelf now that he sleeps on. You can fish on them. Oh! Right, I remember using Pelagonis on... The last time I remember really using Pelagonis was when we did the center server. That, like, I traded Jorgen's tribe for a Pelagonis because we would fly over to the ice castle there to get polymer. I remember this, and I don't think I've used a Pelagonis since. So that is like 2 years ago when we ran the first server. I am going to just save my game because I have had issues with ARK. It's actually doing well, but I've just remembered that this can crash. Alright. Ooh, is that another orange ring drop that I'm not going to be able to reach? No! Shit! No! No! I saw it coming out of the fucking water! Why is it giving up? Why is it giving up? I didn't realize they gave up. No, it's not giving up. It's following me. Oh, fuck. It's not giving up. It's purple. Why is it purple? Why is the team in purple? Alright, I'm going to try and touch it. I'm going to try and touch it. Where's it gone? Oh, I dislike this intensely. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Going back. Going back. Nope. Not worth it. Don't care. Not interested in raw prime fish. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. What is it? Is it thalassophobia? The fear of the depths? Alright, we need wood, fiber, and hide to fix this thing. We're out of hide. Shit. Shit. We're out of hide. Didn't even get near the island. I think... I'm hoping, right, that there aren't going to be too many of them. And that if there's one over there, then the actual route to the island itself will be clear. I think we might be alright. Why am I injured? Why is it minus 9 degrees here? Oh, stupid game, man. Really? If I light both fires, I'm still not okay? Oh, fuck's sake. What if I hold my torch? Why? Why? Standing torch. Let's see if we can make one of them. Missing thatch. Oh, shit. Was it the water? Has the water killed me? Was it just too cold for me? So is the temperature going to change, or is it just because I'm cold? Like, is it actually cold, or is it because I got in the water? Do I have enough hide for hide clothes? Not until I get to Herbie Island and start murdering stuff, no. So I think I'm going to have to get to Herbie Island and start murdering stuff. We've got 25 health. We've got enough to get across this strait here. As long as there isn't a lead thief directly underneath us, we're absolutely fine. Is there a lead thief directly underneath us? Let's find out. Doesn't look like it. Oh, I don't know why I'm just constantly freezing to death, but this is beautiful. Look at all the safe things we can tame now. Oh, Herbie Island, my beautiful baby. I perish as I arrive upon your shores. There we go. Just arrive and immediately die. How about attaching a torch to your pants? Right, we're on Herbie Island. We should not be freezing to death now. No, it's still -8 somehow. Okay, so we are gonna have to get stuff quick. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some hide quick. Alright, let's see what we can kill. Not the Bronto, I would assume. Trikes are oh, Phiomia. Phiomia is a yes. We can kill Phiomia. Oh, there's an Anki there as well. Beautiful. Right, come here, Phiomia. I must wear you, little piggy. Oh, shit. Why are Phiomia so goddamn tanky? Is there something here that won't run away? That's a 120 stego. Oh, the Phiomia is not running away. Cool. Because it's got a baby. Nice. The power of parenthood has doomed you, little piggy. Alright, let's go wear him. He was a good parent. Now he's going to be a good t-shirt. Craft. Hide. Hide. Hide shirt. Craft. Hide pants. Craft. Cool. Let's see if this is enough to stop us from dying horribly. Shirt. Pants. Gloves. We don't have enough hide for gloves. Fuck. Let's see if this Anki is worth living or if it goes into the dumpster. Anki can go into the dumpster. Oh, I forgot Ankis are actually really strong. Shit, I've made a terrible error. Level 35 Anki might actually mess me up. Oh, he's got a friend. Oh, no. What level's his friend? Level 5. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We can mess these guys up. We're fine. Oh, we're not fine. Oh, we're not fine. Chopsy is so wounded. All right, we're gonna have to manage. We're gonna have to manage. Chopsy's down to 200 health. Come on, Chopsy, you can do it. You can do it. Yes! Chopsy success, but I'm about to die horribly. Hide. Gloves. Shoes. Hat. How is this not enough? Explain to me how I'm cold. What the fuck, man? I'm just gonna freeze to death. It's only -1 and I'm holding. Oh no, I'm cold. I live. I live. At a grand total of 8 health, and Chopsy lived on a grand total of like 100 health. We are the fucking kings. Oh my god, Chopsy, we managed it, bro. We're gonna rename him to Icy. Because he got us out of the icy little situation. Good Chopsy. Alright. This doesn't solve the fact that we're like incredibly wounded. But we can have a stroll around and we can have a look at some things. So, for example, there's a level 45 Stego with a 45 baby. But more importantly, much more importantly, in fact, there's a level 120 male Stego here. That is genuinely possibly the start of our... Is this a female one? It is. That's a female one too. This here is genuinely potentially the start of our line for the dragon. Like, we could do the dragon on Stegos, and this here is the start of that. Which is kind of silly. But let's have a quick look around. We should be safe. We should be safe to just explore on this island because, you know, it's Herbie Island and all that sort of stuff. So unless I fall off a cliff like that and die horribly, we should be fine. I think there are ichthyes, but I'm not certain. Pelagornis level 35. That's... Can Pelagornis be bowlered? If Pelagornis can be bowlered, then that's easy Pelagornis there. Level 20 Parasaur, level 25 Anki, 15, 30, nothing too special in the way of Ankis and whatnot. Just a shame. A nice, like an Anki right now would be so nice. It would just stop me from needing to gather a bunch of certain stuff. Phiomia, a really high level Phiomia would be kind of cool as well for hide, but nope. Are you going to get Megatheriums for the Broodmother? I don't like Megatheriums, but probably. I think the Megatherium Broodmother thing is over-exaggerated, personally. I think the buff is really good, but I think their base point is so weak. compared to other options. But because I don't want to use the same thing for multiple bosses, it makes sense to just use the Megatherium, doesn't it? It just makes sense. So we will do that. Could try Spinos. That's true. They get the hydration bonus, and I do like Spinos, but they're a bastard to fit on the platform, and they're a bastard to breed because they're so big. And I have done Spinos like a lot in a previous wife. Sorry, the cat turned around and now he's even cuter. He's staring at me angrily now. I have done Spinos before. Right, I think Theris we save. Personally, I think Theris are the second strongest tame in the game. Oh! Big! Big, 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 big! Female Anki 115. Female Anki 115. Big! Okay, we're in business. We're in fucking business here. We got Ankis. We got Ankis. We got Stegos. We're in business, man. This is good. Okay, so I don't know how strong the Dreadmare is, the new thing that they released. I also don't know how strong the Pyromane really is. I've never taken it into a boss fight. So out of every tame other than those, I would say Therazinos are the second or the strongest tame for boss fights in the game. Some swear by Therazinos for the dragon. I can see that. Theris are... Like, the only thing that even comes close to Theris is the... shit, what's it called? The lionfish dragon thing. God, what's it called? Shadowmane. Shadowmane is the only thing that comes close to Theris. And I think Shadowmane, it can be argued which is better. Personally, I prefer Theris over Shadowmanes. Alright, we need to get metal. We need to get metal to make tools, to make axe, to collect stone, to start trapping these things. And once we've started trapping these things, we're golden. I think we do Stego first. Because we can make... We can't make the saddle yet for the Stego. Can we make the saddle for the Anki? We can't make the saddle for the Anki yet. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one we take first, because we can't ride either of them yet. Shadowmanes, but yeah, I can see the argument with Shadowmanes. Personally, I would still prefer Theris. But I don't know which is actually mathematically better. It's literally just a preference thing when it comes to me and Theris. I think they're just brilliant. There's Metal. Why is Metal so much harder to spot? Oh, that's a beautiful blue Stego. Male level 80 as well. Alright, let's start collecting. You've seen someone do the dragon? Oh shit, I don't want to hit the Stego. Dragon on a deer. Isn't that, don't they do bleed or something? Or did they used to do bleed? I think they don't do bleed to bosses nowadays, but I'm not sure. No! I'm so sorry! I didn't mean to! Please forgive me. It was an accident. Is he still mad? I think he might have forgiven me. Alex, that's very kind of you. I would never say I'm a pro, but I've definitely come a long way since I first started, though. I'm so sorry, little Stego. Are we good? Are we cool? Are we all chill? I think we're chill. All right. I think kangaroos in the Broodmother. I think there's like a... Is it the Broodmother? There's definitely a boss where you can bounce up somewhere you're not supposed to be with a kangaroo and then just shoot things. The person didn't use the deer, just sat on it while shooting off it. Ah, I'm not a huge fan of doing that. Like, I think if you've got 2 or 3 friends and you want to do a boss with no tames, like just shooting, I think that's cool. But I've never been a huge fan of the sit on top of the tame and shoot things, like strat. It's a legit strat, don't get me wrong. It works, and I think we have done it. but I just don't like it very much. I'm very over encumbered, but we have enough metal here to make crossbow, axe, everything our heart could desire. And then we'll gather some stone to start putting a trap down. Once we can put a trap down, we can start getting these things tamed. I think Anki might be easier just because it's a lower level, and I think it has less torpor than a Stego. So maybe we start with the Anki. Might be Scorched. It might be Scorched, yeah. I can't remember which one they do it on. Hey, Corey. That's very kind of you to say. Max level imprinted Compy army boss fight. I don't think there's a single boss they could do. I wanted to do once a Moss Chops only run, and we tested it in like a custom scenario. I made max level Moss Chops, and they physically couldn't take down. It was Paleo Moss Chops, so they were aggressive, not like regular Moss Chops. But max level 245 in every stat, full leveled up Paleo Moss Chops, they couldn't take down, I think, even the Gamma Broodmother. It might have been the Gamma, it might have been the Beta, but they just got shredded, bless them. They just didn't have the strength to do it. Oh, thank God, we got our stuff back. Okay, there we go. Right. I realise now I put my stone hatchet in there instead of my stone pick. Okay, cool. Gather a bit of wood. And we'll get this forge up and running. And then we'll see if we can get some arrows crafting, because we're going to need a ton of trank arrows to get these 2 tames. We're probably going to want to tame them and then go get crystal and then come back for them, because there's no point taming them for them then to just die. Other thing we could do is we could do billboards. No, we couldn't. Billboards are level 50. Okay, so we can't do billboards. It's going to have to be... It's going to have to be stone walls, maybe. We can make stone, so it's going to have to be stone walls. That's going to have to be what we tame them, what we trap them with. Runs boss fights for people who need them on official servers. Ah, I've heard tell of official servers. I feel very glad that I've never gone on an official server. They sound like an absolute nightmare of grinding. I like the bit of grind in my survival games. I'll sit there and I'll do mining in 7 Days to Die and Minecraft and whatnot for hours and hours and hours happily, but I don't know. ARK is not one of those survival games, in my opinion. Like, there are some survival games where grinding is fun, and I don't think ARK is one of them. I really just don't. Okay, so what do we need? Probably a shit ton of stone. Can't make that until we've got a lot more metal ingots, though. How are we doing for levels? Level 25. Where's the crossbow? Crossbow, we can make a crossbow now as well. Alright. Official works best for trap. That's fair. That's fair. We don't really need a trap for Ankies. Ankies we can tame without a trap. So let's start collecting berries while we wait for the metal. And I reckon with a crossbow and some narcotic arrows we can knock an Anki out, no trap. Stego, little bit different, but we could potentially do it still. Might be worth trying, to be honest, just to save us time on traps and whatnot. The only problem is when they start top running. We do have bowlers, of course, for the Anki. So we could just bowler the Anki and then trap the Stego. You once had a tri-bait that sold a dodo for 1,000 ingot. Why? Who would pay? I mean, I don't even know how official works, so I genuinely don't even know if that's a lot of ingots or not. I just don't know enough about how official works, but it's a dodo. I don't think pay a single ingot for a dodo. Last thing we want to do here is piss someone off. Last thing we want to do is touch one of these stegos, because then we just die. And Chopsy just dies. And if Chopsy's dead, our berry collecting ability here is just gone. It's just out of the window. And that will be a pain in the ass. Alright, another 30 narcotics. That gives us 70 or so arrows. That's going to be enough, I'd say. Let's see how many arrows we can actually craft. We're at flint. Flint's easy enough. Can we make... We can make a hatchet now as well. Hatchet. Not enough for a crossbow, though. So, I've been playing a lot of 7 Days to Die recently, and I keep thinking, if you've never played 7 Days to Die, it's very similar, but you can scrap stuff in your inventory. So I keep, like, clicking on these and pressing S, because I just want to scrap them down into, like, a stone. And I keep trying to drag them and drop them. I don't know if you've seen, because that's another thing you can do. I love that feeling, like, survival games, where some things are, like, really similar, and then other things are just really different. Did you say bowler at Anki? Can you not bowler Ankies? What? Wait, no. Don't answer that. I'm gonna bowler the Anki. If I believe hard enough that it works, it'll work. That's how this works, okay? Just, you gotta go with it. You gotta accept the faith here. I believe I can bowler that Anki. And I'm not gonna let you naysayers tell me otherwise. Bit of thatch, bit of wood. 4 legs. What's 4 legs got to do with it? You don't need to just walk backwards. I know, but I can bowler it when it starts torpor running. That's my plan. Look, there's a strategy here, okay? And now you're all making me question it. And my throat is going. I'm gonna need to grab a drink in a second. I have 2 bottles of juice next to me, so it's not gonna be a long trip to get a drink. Arrows. Okay, cool. It's like 100 arrows being made. Oh shit, no it's not. Okay. Crossbow. Think? Yes, crossbow. Crafting bowler. Because I'm gonna use a bowler. Can I make 3 bowler? Oh, I already have the resources in my inventory, so. If you had 4 arms, what weapon would you choose to dual wield? 2 halberds. Just take the best weapon there. Actually, no. 1 halberd and 2 shields. There you go. Yeah, top set of arms uses a halberd, and the bottom 2 sets of arms each have a shield. Unfucking stoppable. Okay. Trank arrows. While these are crafting, I'm gonna drink. 70 trank arrows. Okay, let me take a sip of my juice. Plus makes grinding on Ark much better, kind of like Conan. Oh, I like Conan Exiles. Tanning racks, alchemy table, baking ovens. Ooh. You think it's what's Ark missing? I can see what you're saying there. I think Ark is missing a proper primitive stage, yeah. Because, like, we are almost industrial now. Not quite industrial, but you know what I mean? We're getting there. Like, where's the generator? Generator's only level 50. Companion oxygen tank. Equip a companion with this and it will allow you to breathe underwater for a time. Wait, so if I give that to my otter, can I breathe underwater? There's so much weird shit. Four rapiers would be a nightmare. Halberd outranges them. You're dead. It's funny because I used to do HEMA and Kunst des Fechtens, which is German longsword fighting. So I've done all this at one point or another, and ultimately it always just comes down to halberd wins. It's such a bastard of a weapon. Right, let's find that 115 Anky Wanky we got. Let's take it home. Trank arrows. 73 trank arrows in a crossbow should be enough, in my opinion, as long as I don't miss every single shot. Are you the Anky that I want? Are you my Anky? You are not my Anky. You are a disappointment and a sad mess. You're my Anky because you have a baby. Right. We'll do first person for this. Ah yes, Anky taming. The most difficult and dangerous thing man can do in ARK. Oh bless them, they're so slow. No, where are you going? You don't understand. We're gonna be the best of friends. You're gonna collect so much metal over the next, like, 100 hours. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, I let you get a bit close there, didn't I, girl? You get one boop. Alright, you get one boop, but that's it. No more boops. You get a free boop. Because I am enslaving you, so it's kind of fair. But that's all you get. Now, I don't know if you're immune to bowlers or not, Anky. So, I kind of want to test this in a moment. Are you stuck? Who needs bowlers when they just get... Oh, no, he's not stuck. Ah, he's free. Are you Torpor running yet? I feel like you're not. You look beat to shit, though. I'm kind of worried about that. Oh, I think that's Torpor running. And that's unconscious. Beautiful. Child, I'm going to be taking you home with... Actually, no, you don't get level ups when I tame you, so you're not going to get to come home with me. Right, let's go grab some narcotic berries and... No, let's go grab some measures and maybe a couple of narcotics, just in case. I'm overheating? Why? What the fuck? So stupid. What's the weather now? Oh my god, it's 51 degrees. Okay. Time to get naked, I guess. A cloth? Do I just need to run around with a cloth and a regular set of clothes in my inventory? That's so stupid. I feel like cloth is not going to help me here. I'm out of hide, so I can't make shoes. Yeah, that just doesn't help. Alright. Oh well. Probably just accept death, I guess. Okay. That's probably enough, like 13 narcotics. I don't know if they even need narcotics. It's been a really long time since I tamed anything. Go inside the thatch hut. Oh, I just swim. If I swim a bit, I'm good. There we go, nice and cool. And not cool anymore. The temperature range on this island is absolutely bonkers. I'll see you later, Corvus. Where is my thing? Little Lanky. Little Lanky, where are you? Hope you understand that I'm dying for this. Little Lanky. Yeah, he's gonna be fine. stick a few narcotic berries in him, and then we'll try and get home. We'll swim, and that'll cool us down, and then we'll go stand in a shed, and hopefully that'll be a bit colder. Also, I'll do this. Wait, what? There we go. That's the right gamma. I realized I turned the gamma up earlier and then never turned it back down, so I'm sorry if I've just been casually blinding everyone. Oh, so we've got a decent Anki. We found a good... What on earth is that trike doing? That trike is like, please take me with you. But I don't want a trike. I just don't want a trike, really. Sorry, fella. It's not you, it's me. It's just, I don't want you. Go away. There we go. Alright, I go stand in here. I still overheat, because this thing's turned on. If I put out the fire, do I overheat? Yes. So do I just need to sit like this? I kind of just need to sit like this. Wonderful. We need otters. We, like, really need otters. There's not much I can do about this, is there? It's literally just cope. I may as well just get resources and die, because I physically can't do anything else. Would be cool to tame different creatures as thralls to put on stations, like cooking them up to clay mixer, hand mill generator. I agree. I think there should be... So, like, for Ark 2, I think they should have a primitive stage where you can't tame anything, an industrial-ish stage where you're relying on dinos for things like you just said, like your power is dinos, and then you should have a little bit of technology at the end, but I really don't think... I don't like Element and that sort of futuristic technology. Just let the focus be the dinos. Honestly, I kind of like the Pyromane because it does that. The Pyromane does that. The focus is the dino. And I think that's kind of what Ark should be. I can't butcher myself, that's sad. So where the Pyromane lets you use it to fuel forges and furnaces and stuff, I think that's such a cool mechanic. I think more things should be like that. Not getting a lot of resources here, am I? I'm just... We were freezing cold when we arrived, and now we're just gonna slowly boil to death. Under 52... See, I can't argue with that one. I can argue with freezing to death at -3, but I can't really argue with boiling to death at 52 degrees C. I think if it even touched 40 in this country, like where I was, I think I would just cry in a corner. 200 stone. Even swimming underwater isn't helping. Oh gosh, okay. I don't remember the Herbie Island being this hot. That's insane. $17 health. Yeah, we're gonna die. How's our tame doing? I think our tame's doing fine. That's good. Yeah, oh no, underwater is kind of working sometimes, just not others. So like I can pop up. I can't eat while I'm swimming apparently. So if I go to the edge, can I eat and then duck back under? Can eat to regain a tiny little bit of health. I'd rather not die if I can help it. Alright, and then yeah, we can swim down and start harvesting these rocks. Yeah, that's a really good idea. So I think we get a little bit of stone. We make essentially just a small stone platform, like maybe 4x4, to get the stego. If we can get the stego on a stone 4x4 platform, I reckon we can get it trapped. And once it's trapped, it's easy enough to tame. Why is my stamina going up so goddamn slowly? My god, am I gonna have to put points into fortitude? This is awful. Or do we just go looking for otters? Is that our next job? I am 100% behind just going and looking for otters as our next job. Oh, I'm cold now, apparently. Add some fortitude. It always feels like such a waste of levels. But yeah, it's looking like we should put a few points into it. Ugh. I suppose we can respec later on, can't we? Alright, what are we looking at now? Alright, normal temperature. Yes, we're not dying horribly. It is dropped to 25 degrees. Did we do just a heat wave? Why was it 50 degrees C for a little while? Alright, a few more narcotic berries for a few more arrows, because I don't like only having 50 for a 120 stego. That feels not enough. I think 70 should do. I'd like to err on the side of caution and have more than I might need. That's true. If I get an otter and I'm not high enough level, the otter is just gonna get killed. Yeah, that's true. Otters are something for when we have the ability to keep the otter safe. And then once we've got a good otter, or we've got an otter breeding pair, I really like the idea of going and living in the snow. I think that's actually a really fun idea. Because it forces us to really care about our otters as well. Like, a good otter is going to allow us to be in the cold area while wearing armor instead of wearing fur and stuff. It's going to make a difference. And then if we've got a good enough otter, we won't need to swap our clothes and whatnot when we change regions. Why am I stuck? What am I stuck on? There we go. Ghillie suit. Ghillie suit's good. Yeah, I just hate how it looks. I suppose I can put skins on the suit actually. Yeah, I could make the ghillie suit and put skins on it. Problem with the ghillie suit is we need polymer for it. And I don't really have a way of getting organic polymer right now. You like the natural land bridge just north of the mosh pit? Where would that be? I think, do you mean this bridge up here? Like, there's like an arch that you can go under? I'm not 100% sure what you mean, but definitely we'll go check that area out. The mosh pit is would be a very cool place to live near. Ah, you get it, it'd be cool. I'm so witty. 30 seconds left on this, so let's split all of the stacks. 29 seconds, okay, and let's see if we can start getting some stone foundations made. We can't, because we have maxed out our carry weight, our carry slots, so let's just give it a second. A point into health. Have another drink. Oh. I would like to fly today. I think that is definitely a goal. I think we've done really well getting the Anki, and we will have done really well getting the Stego. But I would like to fly. And if we're going to fly on a Pelagornis, we're going to need to get to... was it 42? 43, level 43. We're currently only... we're not even at 30, so that's a bit sticky. I think there's some Explorer notes on this island, but I don't actually know where, so I can't go and specifically pick them up. Even if I wanted to, I just can't. I don't know where they are. Foundations, we can go a stone, we can go another stone. Will it let me take more? Nope, my inventory's full. Let me take another. Yes, so we can make them one at a time. Cool. I think 4. Let's go stick them under a Stego, and let's see if they sort of cover the space well enough. I think 4 covers the space well enough, yeah. I mean, there is the Stego. Okay, so then we need walls, wouldn't we? We don't have enough wood, so we're gonna need 8 stone walls now as well. Or do we just balls it and try and shoot and run away? Do we just do it? You know what, should we just shoot the stego and hope for the best? What's the worst thing that could happen, really? He says, knowing the answer. Why do you want a stego? Because it's a level 120 stego and it's strong. 3 notes on Herbie Island, 1 on a small island, 1 on the small peninsula, and 1 on the west side of the top cliff. Maybe we'll go grab those in a minute. I want a stego because it's a decent level stego, and I like stegos. Basically. Alright, let's do it. You the right one? You're the right one. You the wrong one? You're the wrong one. Scooby-Doo! This was a terrible mistake! They're faster than I am! Shit, is it the one with the blue or the one with the orange frills? Which is the right one? I don't remember. Is it you? Can't get close enough to see what level they are. It's not you! It's blue frills. It's blue frills. Blue frills is the right one. We want blue frills. Blue frills is correct. Oh! Okay, so we need to run a little bit and then shoot, because they're fast. Run, 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 run. Not running enough. Oh, big hit. Okay. Yeah, this might not go well for me. Although if he's trapped against the trees... He's not trapped. He's not trapped at all. Can we get up onto a rock that he can't get us? Like here? Oh, now this might be something. This might be something. Yeah, you better run. Shit, we need to follow him now, don't we? God. I think this might not have been my smartest move. I think just putting him in a trap might have been smart. Is he coming? Fuck me, he's coming! Ha-ha! Parkour! Use the power of jumping. Is he top running? Surely he's not top running. He's not top running. He's not top running. He's not top running. Not topper running. But he is stuck. He's stuck on that parasaur, I think. That parasaur is a bro. What's happened? I don't dare move, because like... Oh, that was beautiful. We got a good 5 or 6 hits in there. Can I jump over here? No. Oh, yes, I can. Should be trying to get headshots, but... Down to 30 arrows. I still can't tell if he's top running or not yet. I think we'll know if he doesn't turn around after like a few shots. I think he might now be Torpor running. This looks like Torpor running to me. Okay. So if he is Torpor running, it's just a few more shots. Oh, shit. The blue one's not happy about us shooting his friend. Where's he gone? He's down and out. He's down and out. He's out for the count. All right, we can just leave. We can just run away. We can run away and get some food because we're starving to death. Get some resources in our moss chops and come back up and get him tamed. He's down and out. Oh, shit. I'm almost down and out. Hey, Icy. You're a good fella, aren't you? You got some food for me? Collect some din-dins for me? Oh! Alright, so... that is hopefully him done. Like, it's Herbie Island, so what's the worst that could happen here? He can't really... he can't get killed. Nothing can happen to him. He's fine. I think we just collect a few berries, go up there, and he's ours. He's as good as ours now. We are starving to death, and we are very wounded, but that's fine. That's neither here nor there. We're all right. Anki is halfway tamed. I think once we've got both of them in a good position with Ari their taming, we can then go off and get some crystal, and then we can come collect them. What do we need for a stego? I see tames in progress somewhere. Tames in progress. There we go. I don't think we're quite at a stego saddle yet, but it'd be kind of nice if we could get it, because he's gonna probably kick some ass in a fight. Like, he might get us the levels we need to get to the Pelagonus. If we could find an Alpha Raptor, he will fuck up an Alpha Raptor. A low level one, anyway. Just eat some more berries. There we go. Alright. I don't think we need to take the Chopsy. I think we can just go like this. Chopsy's too slow. Just don't fall off a cliff, and I'll be fine. Crap Anki. Don't need that. We don't need crap Ankies. We got a good stego and a good Anki. Okay, so... just gonna feed him like 40 of these, just really quick. Take the rest. I don't think... we don't need to go feed the Anki any. The Anki's absolutely fine. Alright, we're gonna sail away now, and we're gonna go see if we can get to the lava cave and grab some crystal. Then hopefully by the time we get back, the Anki will be ready. Actually, we'll just wait a second just to see if... just to see if his taming is going up faster than his torpor is going down on the stego, because I genuinely can't remember if they tame faster than they lose torpor. While we wait, we can just repair our gear. We can put 100 narco berries in here, get some more narcotics making, get all this gear repaired. So we have the resources. We do not have the resources. We're like completely out of hide. Right. Let's just have a quick look at that stego. He's going... I think the stego's fine. I think we can go. Right, this is where we get killed by the lead thief now. So what's the deal with this map? This is just the island. This is just the island, little monster. Nothing new. Just starting completely from scratch on the island, playing through. How much are you paying that parasol? That's a good one. That parasol definitely did most of the hard work there for us. When I was a noob, I shot an aggro at a stego. I think the thing that gets most people, like, that is good. I think it's Theres. I think Theres have killed every single one of us. When we first start playing Ark, either we don't think they're violent, like, maybe not everyone, but I definitely didn't think Theres were aggressive the first time I saw them. And then got immediately fucked up by a Theres. But we've all shot something that we should not have shot. That is the nature of this game. I really don't like it when I can't see the bottom of the water. That makes me really nervous. Hey, look, Titanosaur. I have nightmares about Theres. I'm kind of in love with Theres. Theres are my babies. I love Theres. They're beautiful, beautiful creatures. They're sadistic little monsters, but they're so beautiful. Alright, hopefully we can just dash in, grab a little bit of crystal, dash out, and then we can make some soul balls for our tames, and we can make a spyglass. Then, I guess we can swing round to the other side of the map again, and go pick up our other tames. Maybe go up to where the mosh pit is and have a peek, see what's going on. I think an alpha raptor would be a really nice thing to find after we've got the stego up and running. Alright, Pelagonis, what level are you? Level 10, okay. Less than ideal. Yeah, we need a spyglass so we can actually look at these Pelagonis, because they're just everywhere, and they're such a hard thing to get to. Thought I was on Astros. No, I want to play that map, I do, but it's a paid map, which, okay, fine, you know, DLC people work hard, they produce cool, modders work hard, they produce really cool stuff, that's fine, you should get paid for your work, but it's a paid map that isn't finished yet, and I don't know, man, I'm kind of getting sick of the gaming industry charging me for things that aren't finished yet, so I just haven't paid for it yet. No soul balls allowed. Why no soul balls allowed? What are they even called in this? I don't even know. Actually, do I even have the level for them yet? Storage. Dino? I don't even know what they're called. I don't even have the level for them yet. Wait, I think they're at the same level as cryopods. Level 50. Let's see. Let's see. I might not even be able to make them yet. I don't know how to make them. I have the mod, and I can't remember what they're called. So, I guess I can't make them. Because I genuinely can't even remember what they're called. But I don't think I've unlocked them yet. So, I think they might actually be unlocked when I unlock cryopods. Fair enough. That's the disconnect with early game. Pellas are good, but difficult to get early game. Cryopods, yeah, I agree with you about Pelagonis being harder to get early game, but I think that's going to be a fun thing. Like, Pteranodons are a bit too easy to get. As for cryopods, we won't be using cryopods, we'll be using the other ones, because the other ones give me information about them. Information about the tame that's in them. They, like, tell me the stats and stuff, which is just easier for breeding and things. But I think it doesn't unlock until I actually unlock cryopods, so they're the same functionally. Also, they just don't have the long-ass animation cryopods have. I can't... When do I unlock them? I have the mod. I think. I think I do. Wait, do I just not have my Dino storage mod on? I'm going to assume that they're unlocked at level 50, the same as... I know in Dino storage, back on ASE, they were unlocked instantly, and that was too strong. Cryopods are there. Fuck, I don't know. I guess we'll find out together. Kind of regretting getting ASA since I thought my €590 rig was going to be able to run the game. No. I've finally given in and, like, reduced the settings a bunch on ASA. And this upsets me because I have a 4090. It pisses me off that I have to reduce the settings on it. I really shouldn't. I've gone way past where I wanted to go. We've gone way past it. It's here, isn't it? It's this cave here, this cove. Shit. See, that's it. I'm chatting to you guys, and I just didn't. Oh, look at the shark. Just having a go at the Pelagonus, and the Pelagonus just doesn't care. Or was it having a go at something next to the Pelagonus? I'm not sure. I'm bad at driving. I do this in real life. We'll be driving and I'll just sit chatting to my wife and we'll miss our turn off. I get too invested in the conversation and forget that I'm supposed to be keeping my eyes on the destination. Oh. Alright, I think... Yeah, we're almost there now. We're almost there. We're actually going to the right place now. It's past this horrifying flock of Ichthyonis. So the Stego and the Yankee are both going to tame without any more help from me. Yeah, neither of those need any narcotics or anything. They're both chill. That's fine. Is it this spot here? Is that why it is? That's why I didn't see it, because I don't remember what it looks like. And I don't think I've ever really looked at it much on ASA. So, and you know what we'll do? We'll save the game again, because we haven't done that in a while, and because this game crashes. Which it hasn't done today. It's doing very well. I'm very, very proud of it. It gets a gold star for today. Watch me get to the edge. The entrance of this cave and then just be like 8 raptors. Nope, Dinos. Fuck. Where's the way in? There's the way in. Is this just insta crystal here? Oh, I'm glad I saved. We're very choppy loading into the cave. Is this bit mineable? It is! How much do I take? Probably as much as I can carry, really, isn't it? Like at least 30 or so crystal, probably. Just enough to get us up to flyers. Because once we can fly, we can get RGs really easily, and we're just golden. So I reckon that'll do. Drop the stone, just so that we're not having to run with it. Okay. I can do Monster Hunter on all of its max settings at like 70-80 frames per second, no problem. Easily. Like, Monster Hunter runs really smoothly on my computer. But ASA? Nope. ASA runs like hot fucking garbage. Such a badly optimized game. Alright, can I make a spyglass now? Spyglass. Yes. Yes. I'll put the crystal in there. I guess I'll just put the crystal in here, because I don't want to be carrying it. Spyglass. Need hide. Of course I need hide. Oh, it's a level 120. This is going to take forever to kill. Maybe. Wait, no, I'm doing actually a ton of damage to it. Fair enough. Nope. That didn't take forever to kill at all. Show off. Yeah, I love my computer a lot. It's upsetting that it can't run ASA at max settings, though. That's stupid. So there's another game. It's called like Immortals of Aventum or something. It was such a cool premise when I saw it. It was a first-person shooter magic fantasy game, right? And I have never come across a worse optimized game in my life. It just didn't run at all. At all. I don't understand why. I don't know what was going on, but my god, was it a piece of shit. Level 60 trike. Level... Oh, no, it's an orange level 115 Pelagonis. Fuck, I want that. Oh. I don't have the stuff. I think I need... Do I need raw prime fish for them? I hated the beta, Little Monster. And then I bought the game anyway because I had... So I absolutely hated the beta, didn't enjoy it, said I was never going to buy it. And then my mother-in-law gave me some money for my birthday. But the money she gave me was in yuan. It was in Chinese money. So I can't do anything with it. But there's a website where you can buy game keys and it takes yuan. So I was like, fine, I'll buy it. And I bought it and I really enjoyed it. I've played a bit of it. I've played the first section, really enjoying it. I think it's just one of those games that I don't enjoy trying to stream. Streaming it makes me stressed out and anxious and I just don't enjoy the experience. But playing it by myself, had a really good time. I would actually recommend the game now. Yeah, it's quite enjoyable. But no, don't watch that stream because it's just me being a whiny little bitch about Monster Hunter. It's not a good stream. It makes me look so pathetic. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna risk it. Risk it for a biscuit. We're gonna wing it. I'm gonna cry if my raft dies. I should not have done this. Oh my god, why did I do this? It's so much shallower over there. What was I thinking? Shark? Halfway there? Mantas? More than halfway there? Almost there. I think we're fine. I think we're good. I think we're good. I can see like a shelf. Yeah, we're good. Should have built an extra raft. Not a bad point, actually. A few more rafts would not be terrible. Also, they give me a bit of XP. Right. So. Back with our feet on dry land. Crystal obtained. Spyglass achieved. We can have a look at what we've got floating around in the skies around this island. Because that is kind of our next goal, is getting ourselves wings. Even if we don't ride the wings yet, I'd just like to have wings available. So I'd like to repair my crossbow. Just in case we see something and we immediately try and shoot it down. Same with arrows. Same with arrows. There we go. Alright. Let's have a look at saddles quickly. Can we make a stego? We can make a stego saddle pretty simply, actually. Unlock that. Anki saddle is still beyond us, though. That's a bit of a shame. Where are we in terms of leveling? We're at level 30 now. Alright, so we can't get a Pteranodon yet, and we can't get a Pelagonis yet. We'll go up and we'll have a look and we'll see what's floating around this area. Because like, there's a Pelagonis there, level 85. That's not a bad Pelagonis. That would be a decent first tame. I am in a hole. Can I get out of this hole? I can get out of this hole. Wonderful. I don't think that 85 Pelagonis would be a bad idea. I want to have a look at the Pteranodons, just in case. 90 Pteranodon, though. Hard to say no to a level 90 Pteranodon. Ah! Cool. Well, we can go visit the Anki who's about to tame. We can have a look at his stats, I guess. Since we've been rudely deposited back down on the ground by gravity. We do need to have a look for these explorer notes that are on this island as well. I'm thinking maybe we wait until we have a flyer, though. As soon as we have a flyer, we can go after Exploronauts. I think until we have a flyer, we don't go after Exploronauts. Do you have... I have a really bad feeling that this thing is gonna fall through the map when it's tamed. Can I get into you? I don't know if you have enough. I thought I smelled someone talking about Monster Hunter. Alright, we're gonna wait and we're gonna watch this tame happen, and we're gonna see if it just falls through the bottom of the fucking map the second it's tamed. We can ghost and we can get it, but we'll see what it does. I don't like this. It could go one way or the other. I'm hoping he just stands there in the abyss, in the void. If he doesn't, we do always have his chat. Okay. All right, so if I whistle, no, he's trapped in a rock. Okay. He's just trapped in a rock. Can you just not get out of here, fella? Like, are you just stuck? All right, I'm gonna try this. Cryo? Give me empty cryopod. Okay, give me a cryopod. And I'm going to cryopod him in and out, and then I'm going to throw the cryopod away, okay? Cool. Alright. Cryopod gets thrown away. Alright. Walk. Cool. Alright, let's have a look at his stats. So, he broke the game a tiny bit, but he came out with 25 in health, 33 in stamina, 30 in weight, 32 in melee, 25 in oxygen, 25 in food. Honestly, decent stat spread. Like, mostly in melee, stamina, and weight. Not against that. That's acceptable. That is an acceptable level of Allo. Yeah. Allo. Anki. I'm happy with that. We are starving to death again. Let's see if we can go fix that problem. I think my Chopsy is just up on this hill. So yeah, Icy's there. We'll get Icy, we'll eat some berries. Yours fell through a lot as well, did they, Bronson? That's fucking annoying, yeah. ARK being ARK, I guess. At least console commands do let you save things like that. That's another reason I don't like servers as much, because you can't just do that. And sometimes games are so unstable that it's good to have the option to console command them into functionality again. Right. What are we looking at here with these things? Oh, that's the level 90. Fuck! Like, if it's just gonna fucking appear there... No, bad Anki. I mean, if it's just gonna chill, if it's just gonna say hi to me like that, I kind of don't have a choice. Do I have any... Oh, shit. How strong are you? You could probably defend your baby. Yeah, you could defend your baby well enough. Yeah, fuck. Alright, do we have any raw prime meat anywhere? For this bird? Or have I cooked it all? I got cooked prime meat. I got raw prime meat! Yes! Birdie! I know we said we were doing Pelagonis, but level 91 just kind of offered itself to me, and we're taming it. We might not ride it yet. We're definitely going to get a Pelagonus, but the Ark gods gifted me with a decent flyer. Can't really say no. We need to get some narcotics for her, though. Now, I do remember Pteranodons, and I remember those do want narcotics. What level is Pteranodon saddle? 38, yeah, we're nowhere near. We're nowhere near flight, unfortunately. I don't even know what we do now to level up quickly. I don't think we try and level up quickly, actually. I think we just level up as we level up. It's fine. What happens, happens. Give him 50 of them. We can come back and give him the other 50 in a minute. I'm doing alright, aren't I, today? Like, we get a couple of decent moss chops. We got a really good Anki. We got the Stego. I'm feeling good about this playthrough. Like, it's going well. Might want to think about a thatch hut or something the temp will kill you. Ah, fuck. I don't want to just sit in a thatch hut overnight and, like, do nothing. It's so shit. Is it going to be too hot or too cold? Because I've got my hide clothes. You need an otter. We can collect some resources really quickly, yeah, and if we need to make a thatch hut, we can make a thatch hut. Building is great for living. That is actually true, yeah. Oh, look at that! Hello. Explorer note.
Possessing the appearance.
Wasn't intending to find that, but I'll take it since we stumbled on it. Lots of notes on the opposite shore. I'm trying to avoid, like, actively hunting for notes. Because I know where too many of them are, and it'll make the game too easy. Alright, let's go get all the... Actually, no, we should have a ton of fiber on the boat. Dehydrated. That's fine. Let's see. Thatch. Make like a 4x4 thatch floor. I'm gonna put a couple of points into fortitude finally. I'm gonna give up. You lost a level 150 giga to a Pego. Oof. Was that like the Pego stole it from you? I'm gonna guess the Pego stole it from you and he didn't just lose a fight really fucking badly. Thatch wall. Not enough thatch. Okay. He stole the cryo. Yeah, I was thinking you must have really screwed up the fight to just die. Put a doorway there and put a doorway there. Let's go get some more thatch. We're still too hot, so we're fine, I guess. We can swap into the hide armor as soon as we get a bit too cold. Pteranodon seems nice too. Yeah, he's just chilling. So no cryos are going in the 0 slot then. That's what I'm learning from all these testimonies of doom. We will not put a single cryo in the 0 slot. Pegos cannot be trusted. How far is Yao on Monster Hunter? Yao has finished the first area. But I haven't played in a little while, much to Jorgen's chagrin. But I finished the first area. Where's my moss chops gone? There you are. Let's take him back. And we can use him to haul some stuff. Yeah, we'll haul all the stuff on him back, because we don't need him out here anymore. We're going to have to bring him back at some point soon. That thing is just stood on my... Immediately stands on my foundation. Of course it does. level 45. Not interested in a level 45 stego. Not when we've got a 120 tamed up. Okay, walls. I need 6. Yeah, 6. Okay, we need ceilings. We do have thatched ceilings. It's not gonna let me because I'm still crafting the walls. Yeah, keep something in the slot. We've got the creature management tool chilling in that slot at the moment. That's not right. We need one more wall. I've got one more wall. Can you get your head out of my wall, please? Thank you. I don't need the trike, I don't think. Not, like, the stego is just the trike, but better. So I don't think there's any point trying to get the trike. Level 33 is not bad, though. We are almost capable of flight. We're really, really, really close to flight. Little just hut to hide in, I think, is the point here. Just, if the temperatures do get bad again, we can just kind of hide in here. Doors? Do we need doors? Thatched doors. Fine, we'll make some thatched doors. Make 2 thatched doors. Trike bonjour. I know! His face right in the fucking wall. It looks like a trophy I've mounted. Okay, we have a house. We have a house. It's feels kind of pointless, but like it got us some level. The Pteranodon's tamed. Let's have a look at what the Pteranodon came out with. We're starting to get cold, so we can go swap to our hide armor in a moment. The Pteranodon came out with level 135, 21 in health, 20 in stamina, 31 in weight, 21 in attack, 20 in oxygen, and 20 in food. Not terrible. I like that it got some points in weight. That's fine, I guess. We can take these 2 home. I think that's as good as we're getting for the level we tamed, to be honest. I don't think we can ask for much better considering we tamed a sub-level 100. Oh. So, I was at the doctor's today because on Monday I like twisted and threw my back out because I'm a fucking old man now. And it's so stiff. Oh. That's why I just thought I'd explain because I was just going a lot and I didn't want to grumble at you through the microphone. Better to explain rather than just start making weird moaning sounds into the microphone. Stego is trucking along, I guess. Okay, we're hungry. We've got food. We've got food. We're fine. Right. So there's not really much we can do until we get the stego. Can we make a stego saddle? We can make a stego saddle. Let's get a stego saddle sorted. Yao is the new beast queen. What is the beast queen? I'm not sure I like this. What am I being called here? See if we've got enough stuff for a stego saddle. We are missing hide. Eee, that's gonna be a bastard to get. Right, we're gonna need to kill some stuff on this island then. I think we make some arrows. We can make 100 arrows maybe. We make 30 arrows. Let's get some more flint. It's not allowed that message to come through, little monster. That's really funny. Oh shit! Oh no 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 no! No 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 no! Everything's going to no! Everything's gonna die! No! If I die, will you stop being aggressive? Look, just kill me! Just kill me! End me! It's fine. No. dear. Will you stop being aggressive now? He's not stopped being aggressive, I don't think. No! No! Everything's fucked! No! Leave him alone! Fuck! Fuck! Alright, the Pteranodon's okay. He's after the Pteranodon. He's only after the Pteranodon. Is he after me at all? No! Leave my Pteranodon alone! Alright. Shit, he's turning. He's turning. Which one is he after? I don't know what he wants. Has he calmed down? I think he's calmed down. I think he's calmed down. Why did he do that? It was an accident. I didn't mean to hit him. Oh my god. Okay, so he smashed my storage box, my mortar and pestle, and my campfire, and then just blew the roof off my house. What a dick. Wait, where's my body? I need my stuff back. Oh, God. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can fix this. Can we make a storage box? Yes. Can we make a mortar and pestle? No. I just tapped his tail a tiny bit. Angry bastard. I think it's a miracle we didn't lose anyone there, though. Like, all we lost was stuff. And to be honest, the only point of, like, building that hut there was mostly just to get some XP. So, really, that could have gone a lot worse, I think. Mortar and pestle. Right, let's pick everything up. I'm not saying it was good. I'm just saying it could have been a fucking ton worse. Don't need that. I'd like to keep those. Cool. Oh, I have 4 random stone foundations on me from when I was trying to trap the stego. Cool. Guess we just put those down. Right, let's see if we can collect our tames. The whistles are all different. I'm pressing buttons and they're not working. Alright. Are you full of stuff? I think Icy is full of stuff. Yeah, Icy's just collecting as it goes. Because why not, I guess. Could you stop doing that, fella? I need to turn this off. Options? I don't know how to turn this off. I don't even know what it is that he's doing. But I'm worried he's going to hit something while he's doing it. Alright. Icy is just not moving. Yeah, we need to turn Icy off this mode somehow. Shit. Every time I try... Harvesting settings. Behavior? He just can't seem to move past bushes right now. I don't know where the auto harvesting setting is for this thing, but he's just like obsessed with it. He will not walk past a bush without destroying it. Okay. Suppose I can't be too mad. He's got me a few more berries. Right, after all that, all I really wanted to do was make a fucking stego saddle, wasn't it? Stego saddle. Oh yeah, shit, we require hide. So I was trying to make stuff for arrows. So I was trying to get flint. So then, yeah, I remember now. I remember why everything went to shit. I remember the explosions. Alright. We got 41 arrows. We need to gain 100 and something hide. Not entirely sure how we're going to manage this. Small things? Birds? We kill birds? Kill pigeons? Kill pteranodons? They die quick, but I don't know if they die in one hit. And if they don't die in the first hit, I'm not going to be able to hit them again. I'm not a very accurate person when it comes to shooting in video games. As I'm sure anyone who's played anything online with me will attest. Is this a loot? Ooh, what are you? Do you have hide in you by any chance? You have a Diplodocus saddle, a hut. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it all. Cool. Level 20 stego. I could make my stego kill things. Right, so let's have a look at the stego stats. Stego came out with 36 in health, 29 in stamina, 31 in carry weight, 21 in melee, 29 in oxygen, 31 in food. Honestly, the stego came out absolute hot garbage. Stego is a tremendous disappointment to me and its father. Which I suppose means I'm its mother. Stego is a disappointment to both of us. But stego can kill things, like these tiny little Ankies, for example. What about you? Which health do you have? Level 10 Phiomia. Oh wow, you tanked that, didn't you? Not that one though. Ha ha! Need my hide. Alright, so we needed like 100 and something hide for this stego saddle. I'm not even that excited about the stego saddle anymore after seeing how shit the stego is. Although we're getting a ton of hide from this fella, so... Honestly, just another Phiomia by the looks of things, yeah. I think there were more down the beach. One more Phiomia will just do us for hide. Parasaur? He says... What level are you, little Parasaur? 105? Oh, I've got such a good Parasaur saddle as well. And he's so pretty. Look at him, he's like orange and blue marbled. I'm gonna take him home. It's more that he's pretty than he's useful, I know that, okay? But he's gorgeous. Don't you dare stab him. No, you stay over there. Okay. Now you can follow me, Stego. Another Parasaur. This one probably won't be so lucky. Same with the Anki. I think we can set it on the Anki. What level is the Anki? Level 35. Yeah. I feel confident saying it on the Anki. Go on, sit. Get him, boy. Get him. Go. Kill. Eventually. Anytime now. There you go. Well done, fella. Oh, shit. That's a 145 Parasaur. Ah! Oh, God, it's got a child. Oh, God, it's got a child. I should have kept my bolo. Tanky bastard! I'm sorry, I should have tamed you. You're amazing. This is my fault. I deserve this. There we go. I tamed the wrong one by the looks of things. But does it give me enough hide? That's the question. I think it does. I think it does finally give me all the hide needed to ride our stego. So, what do we need for the stego saddle then? Stego. We need 200 hide, a little bit of wood, a little bit of fiber. All right. You can come back with me then, I think. Imagine dying to a para. I know. I almost did as well. That would not have been good. Earlier I was talking about how much better I've got at this game compared to when I first started, and then I almost died to a freaking pteranodon, parasaur. Speaking of pteranodons, you can come home with me. But let's not get into any more fights with Brontos, shall we? I mean, it's not like we're going to use the parasaur, is it? Even a 1.145 parasaur was not going to get any use at this point. I knocked out the blue and orange marble one just because it is so pretty, and we could call it marble. Where's the parasaur gone? I told it to follow me. How is a parasaur not... sorry, Pteranodon. How is it not able to keep up with me? Not sure how that was not able to keep up with me, but we can make the stego saddle now. Stego. There we go. Couple more points into fortitude. I'm going to go up to like 10 fortitude, and then I think otters should do the rest. Alright. See, look, the stego's done a better job of keeping up with me than the parasaur has. How do you explain that? And saddle and ride, and we have a stegosaur. So we've got what? Heavy plate, sharpened plate, and hardened plate. Am I right? Ah, he's trapped in some trees. Yeah. So how are we doing at berries? Hey, Lux. How you doing, man? That's cool. Right, so I think we've definitely upgraded our berry gathering quite a bit there, haven't we? Like, that's a lot. Apologies for the yelling. The dog is being a dog. So, yeah, I mean, we just gained like 600. Yeah, we're absolutely hot for berries now. This is fantastic. Such a big jump up in our berry abilities. From the stego to the... From the moss jumps to the stego. One big swing gets us like 100. Look at all that beautiful narcotics. Alright, so I think the next step is to cook a bunch of drugs. And to maybe head over to the mainland and start thinking about taming some actual violent, vicious stuff. Because we've got a flyer now. We can't use it yet, but we've got a flyer. We've got a berry tame. We've got an Anki. I think we leave the Anki here, to be honest, until we can guarantee the Anki's safety. I think we leave the Anki here. But I think with the stego, we can go get ourselves some good tames. Because, like, we can sit on the stego and tank something, like a Barry, for example, and just keep shooting into it. And then we've got a Barry. Because we can make 100, 200... We can make over 200 narcotics now. This is fantastic. Okay, I think that's a really good point to end for today. We've done 3 hours. I will see you again tomorrow, hopefully, when we're going to go back to the mainland and start trying to tame some slightly more ferocious things. We're going to leave Herbivore Island and go and see what awaits us in the wide, dangerous world. But thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you've had a good time. I'm actually really happy to be back on ARK. That's the best ARK. That's the most fun I've had on ARK in a really long time. Toodles!